Good morning, guys. How are we doing today? This is gonna be a trade recap. April, what is it today? The 6th? Yeah. So April 6th, we today banged out for approximately like 2,000 bucks. So it's gonna be whatever, $490 times 490.08 times four. That's wrong. 490. Hold up. 490.08 times four. So today we made a total of 1.9k, 1,960 and 32 cents to be exact. Real quickly, let me show y'all my executions. Oopsies, 1 second, guys. So real quickly, if I look at my screen, we have these accounts right here: one, two, three, four, five, and you can see executions and P&L on all of those. Correct. All right, cool. So quick recap on my trade. I also am going to attach the trade at the very end. I did record me actually live trading, but I mean, there's no like walkthrough or explanation. It's just me, on the charts and drawing everything out. Correct. So market opens, right, and immediately we follow up and we start taking out these lows. Correct. I remember as soon as market opened, we also had an SMT put at the lows, right? So that kind of gave me a bullish narrative for the day. But with that being said, what's it called? With that being said, that did not last, correct? Because we immediately ended up taking out the low. Yeah, it was right here. Like these two lows stacked up, and Nasdaq took out the lows, but ES failed to take out the low, correct? So that was right pre-market, then market opens, correct? And we immediately started manipulating higher. We take out a high, right? ES follows through, and then ES does not follow through at this high, right? We put in the SMT at this high right here. So let's just mark this out right here. Matter of fact, I'll just delete all the drawings right now. So we put in the SMT at this high, and then ES fails to come through, right? So we have that marked out on ES. Here's this high, right? So we have an SMT put in at the highs right now, and I mean, it's what, like 934, 935 ish. So I mean, I still have a kind of a bullish bias, but I really just want to wait for some confirmation because this could just be manipulation higher for us to displace lower, right? So with that being said, we're very patient. Today was like low key a very patient day. We ended up taking out these lows. We put in no SMT, but we did disrespect the SMT that we previously had, right? So we had a little turtle soup here, and then we had also order block manipulation here, and then we had displacement out of that, right? I mean, a good entry could have probably been something like this, right? Because what are we? We're respecting the order block, and we also displaced out of it, and we're targeting a 101. I mean, you could have targeted this whole range, gotten 100 points almost out of it. But I'm waiting for like A plus setups only because I am taking trades on my my 5 stack of XFAs. So obviously I want to take the most optimal trade of the day, correct? So with that being said, yeah, so we ended up taking out these lows. We respected the order block, and we just continued with bullish market structure, and we just pushed higher. We then put in a high right here, right, which I started taking into account as PXH because we just ran right through it. So this is going to be considered a PXH right here, and then let's PXH that right there, and then following that we had some displacement out of that, correct. My entry was right here. All right, my entry was right here, and I was targeting this 15-minute high. It was going to be right here. But with that being said, I was also very patient, and I wanted to kind of see like the volume, right? So this was slightly negative RR until I did end up moving my take profit slightly higher, which put me into positive RR. And not only that, I trailed my stop loss really tight right here, right? Why did I enter this trade? Because we had strong volume momentum. We tapped into this imbalance, and we like respected it perfectly. Not only that, but we also tapped into PXH. And PXH is one of those confluences for me at least that if we have PXH plus a rebalance into a rebalance into a fair value gap, and we see displacement out of that, that just gives me confirmation on where the market wants to go, right? Because this candle right here, right? This candle right here, I did not like that candle. This candle right here, we still respected this area, right? But this candle right here was enough confirmation for me. Okay, let's trail our stops like right here to this low right here, and I mean it just played out perfectly following that, right? Literally immediately played out, and secured our 500 bucks on the day, right? So really simple day today, guys. I mean it could have been definitely harder, but I think it's just one of those days where you just have to take patience into account. Um, and it's more so reacting off the market instead of predicting where it's gonna go, right? Because we rearranged low key all this right here, like all of this shit was all ranging, like we were ranging like 100 something points, dog. Yeah, like 120 points. So it's just most optimal for us to just wait for like you know, a good setup, right? With the way I trade, at least, it's lower or high win rate. You want to wait for like a perfectly delivered trade and just execute based off of what the market's telling you, not so much off of emotions and FOMO, right? So yeah, that was basically a run on today. I mean, following that, we low-key did sweep internal liquidity and then displaced lower. I mean, displaced higher. But what's it called? Displaced lower. Sorry, we had an order block right here, and we just displaced lower. We haven't taken out internal draws yet, but I could probably see that going into later today. But yeah, that's basically the recap on today's trade, guys. Um, use code Alpha. I mean, use code CBAS at Alpha Futures, Tradeify, and Apex. I'm gonna be posting these every day, and I'm also thinking about maybe charting these on TradingView. I think that might be better. But we'll see what's up. And yeah, boys, I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I do go live on TikTok every day, so if you want to tap into that, I'll be there on live, like literally right after this video. So I'll see y'all boys later. Peace out. Bye.